One of those common phrases you'll hear in the Valorant community is grind ranked, and while it's mostly just a cliche, over time it's becoming literally true. Today, I want to talk about something I think is Valorant's biggest issue, rank inflation. So what is rank inflation? Rank inflation is what happens when the overall RR pool in the game keeps increasing over time, meaning the average rank gets pushed higher and higher between hard resets. Rank inflation is caused because there's a positive expected value of each game that is played. So what is the expected value of a ranked game? Well, the two biggest components are winning and losing a game, and this is that raw value that appears in the lower left-hand corner when you win or lose a game. Next, we have all of the quality of life features that Riot has added over the years to help players maintain their rank, plus ties. Rank up protection is when you rank up and would have been placed below 10R, but Riot places you at 10R to just give you a little boost. Rank down protection is where if you would have deranked and you were above 0, you get placed at 0 instead of deranking. The next two are new in Season 25, with rank shields protecting you 2 additional times from deranking from a major rank, that's like Silver 1, Gold 1, Plat 1, etc., and hacker refunds just giving you back the RR you lost in the game where you were facing a cheater. Finally, we have ties, but they happen rarely and barely give you anything. The astute-eyed might be asking where multi-rank ups are on this list, but they happen so infrequently, less than 0.1% of the time, that I didn't feel I had enough data to include them on this list, and even if I did, they would have contributed less than 0.1 RR per game on average anyways. This brings our total RR increase per game on average to around 2. I've made quite a few approximations in these calculations, so around 2 is as certain of an estimate that I'm willing to give. Side note real quick, this does not mean that if you play 200 games, on average you increase 4 ranks, because once you pass your true percentile, you will lose more games than you win, and your personal expected value will fall quickly below 0. This is the average for everyone playing across all ranks. The average Valorant player plays about 30 games per act, meaning if we multiply our expected value by the number of games, we should expect the average elo to rise about 60 RR per act, or about 180 RR across 3 acts, the time between hard resets. If we bring back that chart from earlier, we can see that this matches the actual data almost perfectly. With some episodes, the average rank goes up about 1.5 and others it goes up about 2. But on average, it appears 180 RR is not an unreasonable estimate for the average rank movement. So now that we know why this trend occurs, we should ask the question, is it really a problem? Some people might not consider this a problem at all. In fact, there's probably a few people watching typing down below, yeah, of course, all competitive elo systems have this problem, that's why there's resets. To which I would point to a game like chess, which has a different elo system, and of course chess is simpler, but there are ways to make an elo system where you do not have to take RR out of the pool at hard resets. There's also been a ton of criticism recently over the way that Valorant is monetized, and a lot of people specifically point to the psychological manipulation that's going on. But I would argue that the psychological manipulation in this case is even worse than that, because the elo system is literally designed to keep the player trapped in this cycle of hitting a peak, getting bumped down multiple ranks, and feeling like they have to grind for a better rank because they don't deserve the rank that they were given at the start of an episode. It's pretty easy to see how we got here. Every new quality of life feature that Riot introduces to protect your rank actually ends up making this problem a lot worse. The more ways there are to keep players' ranks safe or prevent drops, the more RR gets added to the pool, which means at each reset, there's even more that needs to be taken out. The reason I'm even making this video is I'm concerned the data I have for rank shields isn't an accurate picture, and they're going to end up having a much bigger impact than I was able to estimate in this video. So how could it be fixed? Well, I don't think Riot is going to remove any of the quality of life features they've added anytime soon, but there are a few ways they could try to fix this problem. For example, they could make penalties for AFK players or people who dodge more severe, but of course that would upset a lot of people who don't like certain maps, another topic for another video. A simpler, less disruptive solution would be to adjust how much RR you earn or lose per match. Even a small change, say lowering the average RR gain by just a point or 2, could have a big impact, and most players probably wouldn't even notice. The issue is, at this point, they would have to freeze the average on the higher end, because anyone who peaked, say, Plat 1 and ended up getting stuck as Gold 1 is going to flip the hell out. I'm not sure if the wider community is concerned about this as I am, But for me, the whole grind each episode has just completely lost its charm. As I get older, I just don't have the time and energy to grind ranked the way I was able to as like a teenager. It would be great if game companies could just design ELO systems in a way that lets players enjoy the game without this pressure to constantly grind ranked. Hard resets force players to spend a lot more time each act just getting back to their normal rank, let alone climbing further and trying to hit a peak. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and until next time, stay Valorant. Hi, so this is my first video. I've already started working on the next one, which is a rant about the state of the controller class. If you want to see that, I'd be grateful if you hit the sub button down below. And if you have any editing suggestions or things I might be able to improve on, please let me know in the comments. Bye! I'll throw in your stairs.
Let's just play.
Yeah. I didn't put my thing down right. They can keep me without.
Territory, my group.
I'm
dead.
Wow.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Oh my goodness gracious, what the fuck did I just watch?
What do you mean, what did you just watch? I'm so sorry I couldn't save you. I had to
just
deep watch.
Last round before the second round. That's good.
What do you mean, what did you just watch? You watched cinema. You watched cinema.
It was cinema. I actually put my hands up in the cinema fucking pose.